Howdy, mate. It's your boy, Wild Bill. Back out of the bayou from down under. Well, know it's been a little while since y'all seen an old fella like myself. Well, you know me. I've been doing what I do best. Hunting. There. Well, so that the boys told me, you know, Bill, how about telling that story about the time you met Sasquatch or the Bigfoot, or some even like to call it the Yeti. How about running that rise one more time, man? Cause it just sounds so unreal to the point where we just couldn't believe it. You need to film this, and somebody else need to hear this story. So I thought about it. I ain't too fond with a little modern day technology and all of that, and Twitter account and all types of shit like that. I don't really do too much communicating like that, But then a CB, a walkie-talkie, some of that nature like that, or a good old landline phone, I don't really have to see you to know who I'm talking to, you know what I mean? But, outside I have, what the hell, might as well go ahead and do it. So, the story began. It was late in the evening. I believe it was in the middle of about in the middle of November, I believe it was. And I got a call from National Geographic and Animal Planet, and then everybody know who the real deal hunter is. You want something caught, if you want something to find out whether it's real or not, you holler at your boy Wild Bill. You got your little flunkies on the TV doing all this little acting and all this type of whatnot, but when you want to really get down to the nitty gritty, everybody know who to call. Your boy, Wild Bill. So I'm talking to them, and they said that they had an incident out in Colorado area, I believe it was, out there in the Rockies. And they had an incident about one man believed he seen a Bigfoot. Now I told him, I don't appreciate you taking my skill, my time, as a joke, you know what I mean? I'll take my profession very seriously. It's not only what I like to do, it's what I was made for. It's what I'm built to do. I take them down, and I don't play around. Anywho, they told me the cash amount award and everything. Well, I told them, I said, well, if it's out there, I'll find it, no matter what it takes. Now, as I hung up the phone, and I said, well, let me get right there, head out to the Rockies. It dawned on me, out of all the things that I've hunted, now, the best way I believe to do that, you always got to have you a good trap. Good trap always brings in whatever you're trying to get. You know how to be a rocket scientist to figure that out in a day. Huh? Well, alright then. Then I said to myself, now what could I get to attract a Bigfoot? Now, they don't have no type of sprays or nothing like that. So I had to improvise, if you know what I mean, catch my drift, you know. So I thought about it, and I was thinking about the movies and stuff that I had seen. I was saying, you know something? So that's what you call having a good old brain. I said, you know, in all these scary movies, they got the same thing. Some kind of way, a white girl then went out here, stumbled across Monster City. She's always hollering, she's always laughing, falling down, getting ate up. So, I knew I wasn't going to get me a white girl. Knew that was out of the picture. So what I did, I went and filled my backpack up with, I got me a few, Rihanna sprays, with some more of them white girls, Jessica Simpson's, and, well, you get my point, you know what I mean? I got me a couple of those things like that, filled my backpack up with that. I made me a recording of all the, you know, scenes where white girls normally be talking and dilly-dallying about this and about that, you know. Make me a nice little recording about that. Now, I set this thing up in the woods. Now, you hear me? I set it up in the woods. And I took those sprays and I just went to spray. I'm just a sprayer, just a spraying, just a spraying. Now, the speaker system I got is ran by remote control. So I got it buried down. Excuse me. I got it buried down real good, you know, so just in case any little woodland creatures come around, you know, they won't go to messing with it and everything, and I had to waste my shots on a little woodland creature. Because I tell you what, woodland creatures can get it too. Know what I mean? So, as I'm sitting, I got my little tree stand set up about 100 yards out. And so I got this thing going, just a going, just a loud, just a going, just a louder and louder, just going, just going. And you know, so not too long. I said maybe about 37 minutes. Me sitting up in the tree stand, long enough meeting me a good old can of Bana Wiener, a couple crackers. Yep. Had me a little soda pop. I hear something coming through the woods. Now, in the back of my mind was telling me that this is probably just a bear. But the more I listened, it sounded like this was coming from out of the trees. So I said, this can't, something ain't right. What was in that can of Bana Wiener? They sure were good. I'm gonna tell you right now, they were good. And the more I listened, and then my mind got to playing tricks on me. And I hadn't been too long seen Planet of the Apes, and I seen how Caesar them maneuvered through those trees like a pure acrobat. And I thought to myself, now, if Caesar hop his black ass out here today, he's gonna be a little Caesar messing with me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I ain't with no talking monkeys. No. I ain't putting up with it. I ain't having it. Not on my watch. Tell you that right now. Now, so I sit there and I waited. I didn't see anything. I got my binoculars. I'm looking out old binoculars. And lo and behold, there stood a creature swinging through the vines. When he landed out there, right around the noise that I had with the white girls were talking and everything, I could see from 100 yards out that this joker had to be a good 8 or 9 feet tall. He might have been a little taller than that, I don't know. you know, and he's walking around covered in fur and hair and all whatnot and types of shit, muddy and just a damn Bigfoot. I couldn't believe it. I like to feel my black ass out that damn tree stand. I was looking so hard, and I said, damn, you know, I had to get myself together. Cause I'm not the type to split too easy. I'm Wild Bill, you know what I mean? I hadn't seen it all. What I ain't seen, I done did. You figure that. Anywho, now I'm standing up in this tree stand, I'm looking at this fella. I said, whoa. That's a big boy right there. So, you know I got old Betsy. I already had my tripod set up. Had my tripod set up in the tree stand, you know. Something that I had ordered offline. Couldn't find out it worked pretty doggone good if I said so my damn self. Anyway, well, this great big fellow down there, he's looking for this white girl. Now, I noticed when I was looking at him, you know, and his feet was about the size of a regular athlete guy. You know, I said, you know, I couldn't believe why they called him Bigfoot. You know, I mean, you know, maybe about a size 12, 13. You know, it wasn't nothing too impressive. You know, I'm thinking something maybe like a size 22, 24 or something, you know. I couldn't figure out why in the hell did he have 3 legs, you know. I'm sitting back there like, damn, you know, I didn't think the thing would have 3 legs. Why did that kind of... And all of a sudden, I guess he caught the whiff of some of that perfume that I had sprayed out there. And come to find out, that wasn't a leg. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you why they called him Bigfoot. That boy's pecker hung down past his knee. And I'm going to tell you right now, what he had on his mind to do to some little lily white girl laugh, I tell you right now, I wouldn't have wanted to be her. It was the most incredible thing I believe I've ever seen in my life, and that is no joke. I don't get down, I don't participate with none of the homos and nothing like that. You know, what you do is what you do, but don't bring that shit around me, you know what I mean? I'm all man. Real man. Now, I can tell that his testosterone level was mighty, mighty high. Well, around the same time, a grizzly bear. Well, it looked like a grizzly, but to be honest, it could have been one of those Kodiak bears. But let's say a grizzly, Kodiak, whatever, you know. They both look about the same. A great big ass bear with a hump on the back. You know what I mean? He came out with, I guess he had the scent of that smell too, on his tongue. On his nose right there, wanted him to have a little taste. Wrong thing to do. He came out there and he hollered at that damn Bigfoot. I tell you what, that damn Bigfoot right there, now, that's a strong joke in there. If you ever seen one in your life. The grizzly bear charged the Bigfoot, and now I'm sitting there thinking, Mr. Bigfoot, you better get right, because that's a great big grizzly bear or whatever. That's about a good 900-pound fucker right there. I'm trying to tell you. He caught the grizzly bear in mid-stride, putting this grizzly bear in some type of chokehold. And the chokehold had the grizzly bear just screaming. I said, I didn't even know that a grizzly bear could make such a bitch noise like that, you know. And I kind of felt a little embarrassed for the grizzly bear. That's all, whatever.